Hey guys, a warm welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to share my experience using the Audio-Technica AT-LP120XUSB-BK direct drive turntable. If you're into vinyl records or even just starting to explore analog sound, this turntable might just be what you're looking for. After spending a solid few weeks with it, I've got a lot to say about what's great and what could be better. If you're interested in checking out the best price, click the link below. Let's start with the basics. This model is a direct drive turntable, which means the platter is powered directly by the motor. What that does is give you quicker startup times and better speed stability compared to belt drive models. That's especially useful if you're into DJing or just want reliable playback without any lag or slippage. Now this unit is fully manual. That means you have to manually lift the tone arm, position it over the record, and lower it yourself. It may sound like a downside, but honestly, for vinyl lovers, that's part of the charm. It gives you more control and feels more authentic. It does require a steady hand, especially when lowering the stylus, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy. One of the biggest selling points of this turntable is the USB output. This is a game changer if you're someone who wants to digitize your vinyl collection. I tried it out myself using the included USB cable and some free software like Audacity, and the results were actually impressive. It transferred the audio with good clarity and minimal noise. It's super convenient for preserving old records or taking your favorite vinyl tracks on the go in digital format. Another great feature is that it supports 3 speeds, 33, 45, and 78 RPM. So whether you have regular LPs, singles, or even older 78 RPM records, you're covered. Just keep in mind that for 78 seconds, you'll need to buy a different stylus, since the one that comes with it isn't designed for those grooves. Build quality is where this turntable really shines. The plinth is solid and doesn't feel flimsy at all. The overall finish, especially in this black model, looks sleek and professional. It has a nice weight to it too, so it doesn't shift around or vibrate while playing. Even the buttons and knobs feel well made and responsive. It doesn't feel like a cheap plastic deck, and that's important when you're handling delicate records. Let's talk about sound. I used it with both powered speakers and a receiver setup, and I was consistently impressed by the clarity and warmth of the audio. The built-in phono preamp means you can plug it directly into powered speakers or any auxiliary input without needing a separate phono stage. That's a huge plus if you're just getting into vinyl and don't want to spend extra on more gear. But if you already have a quality phono preamp, you can bypass the internal one with a simple switch on the back. One feature I wasn't expecting to use much but ended up loving is the adjustable pitch control. You can fine-tune the speed slightly, which is great if you're DJing or trying to match tracks. The quartz lock is also there if you want perfect speed stability without adjusting anything manually. I mostly kept it locked, but it's nice having the option to tweak the pitch when needed. The anti-skate control is another key detail. It helps balance the tone arm and prevents it from sliding across the record too fast, which can damage the grooves and mess with sound quality. It's fully adjustable and works smoothly. I tried a few records with slightly warped surfaces, and the tracking stayed solid the whole time. Now, onto the cartridge. The AT-LP120XUSB comes pre-fitted with an Audio-Technica AT-VM95E cartridge. This is actually a great cartridge for a turntable in this price range. The elliptical stylus tracks grooves nicely and delivers balanced, detailed sound. I compared it with a couple other budget cartridges I own, and the AT-VM95E held its own very well. It's also upgradable if you want to take the sound quality up a notch later on without changing the whole deck. One thing I noticed is that setting it up the first time does take a bit of patience. You'll need to balance the tone arm correctly and set the tracking force. The manual explains it, and there are tons of YouTube tutorials that walk you through it too, so it's not hard. Just don't rush the setup process, it really pays off in long-term performance and sound quality. Another plus is the removable dust cover. It's hinged, so you can easily open and close it without removing it entirely. It helps protect your turntable and records from dust, and it doesn't rattle or feel cheap. It's a simple thing, but it adds to the premium feel. A minor downside is that the included RCA cables are just okay. They're functional, but if you want to squeeze out a bit more performance, consider swapping them for higher quality ones. Also, while the internal preamp is decent, an external one might give you slightly better dynamics and punch if you're building a more serious setup. Now, is this turntable for everyone? If you're just casually interested in vinyl and want something that's easy and mostly automatic, maybe look into something more basic. But if you're even slightly serious about vinyl, whether you're a collector, an audiophile, or someone wanting to digitize your collection, this is a fantastic value. You get strong performance, solid features, and the flexibility to grow your setup over time. I honestly feel like this is one of those rare products that gives you professional level quality without the professional level price tag. It feels like a real piece of audio gear, not a toy. You'll actually enjoy using it, and it might even deepen your appreciation for analog music. So if you're on the fence about it, I'd say go for it. Whether you're spinning old jazz records, DJing in your bedroom, or converting your dad's Beatles collection to digital, this turntable has you covered. That's it for today's review. I hope this helped you get a better idea of what the Audio-Technica AT-LP120XUSB-BK offers and whether it fits your needs. If you want to check out the best price, click the link below. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.